Hey, so today was an exciting day. Um, it is day 3 of the series, I believe. But we did a bunch of cob making. Because we were going to build out this greenhouse that we made. It was very magical. Jesse and I were going to roof this greenhouse, and we did, and the piece of greenhouse material that we had fit perfectly. Like, we didn't have to cut it, and it did exactly what we wanted it to do. Let me see, maybe from up here I can get a good view of it. See, we nailed it down right here. Used rubber to be like kind of the washer, and it covered this greenhouse. Made this hole that I dug, which is supposed to be for the chicken tractor babies. It goes right on. We were going to put cob shelves right in there, and that would hold all the lettuce that we grow with the chicken tractor, which I'm sure I'll show you the chicken tractor eventually. So you can see the piece is just a big L right there, right there. I had to put in this board right here to get the slant, so we could get the water to fall, and also this clay piece is just falling apart. But anyway, so I did that a long time ago. But today we were going to we did a little cob toilet, and I'll post the videos down below about how we make cob and lots of other fun stories from the farm. But then when we got back to the thing, there was somewhat of a catastrophe. The seeds that we use for the lettuce and the chicken tractor, which is lettuce, kale, carrots, which suck. The carrots are like this big, seriously, because they get down into the clay and then they just stop growing. Actually, or it could be the type, we don't know. Either way, carrots suck here. Lettuce and red leaf, a bunch of different types of greens, all sorts of greens. And we've left, a couple people left the seeds in the wet nursery, and they got completely soaked. And so all those seeds are wasted. Well, they're not wasted. We just need to use them. And so they were the seeds that fueled the chicken tractor. Now he doesn't have any seeds because he's kind of a stickler. He only wants organic seeds. And a lot of seeds here that aren't organic actually have fungicide all over them, because that makes the seeds more likely to produce, so fungus doesn't get them. But we don't roll with fungicide here. Where permaculture fungicide is pretty crazy. That's some sick stuff. Lots of people die every year because too much fungicide in their system, cancer and all sorts of crazy stuff. I know my buddy, never mind. But anyway, so now we have a new task, because we don't have the seeds that we'd put in the planters that would go on the shelves in the greenhouse that I built. Built that big hole. Won't be used for 6 months, so what's the point of making the shelves, right? Instead, we found a place to use these seeds. We are putting them in this garden. This garden had a bunch of Uvillas that Jesse and I decided to pull out, or not decided. Eve told us to pull it out, of course, because they're delicious little fruits. I don't know if you've ever seen these guys. They look like little tomatillos, but inside they have like a very delicious, almost like a cherry tomato, but it tastes more like a berry. Delicious every time. The other cool fruit that they have in here that no one probably knows about is called Naranjilla. Naranjilla, I don't know, right? It's like naranja with an I-L-L-A at the end. And you don't want to pick them with your hands, because they got all that little fur on them, and it makes them kind of like pokey. But grab a glove. Rip this part, get it off. And you can kind of like grind off all the hairs of the glove. Right? And when you crack these guys open, like I'm going to do right now, because why not, huh? It's not normally how people do it, I swear. That's just, I have one hand on the camera, you know? You get this green kind of like goopy stuff, right? All those seeds. But I'd say it tastes like a really sour kiwi. Really delicious. But anyway, so then we came in here. We cleared out a bunch of the uvilla. You can see there's still some there. I cleaned the garden beds. I helped out some tomatoes right here. And right now, I'm peeing in a bucket. Some of these tomatoes were a little nitrogen deficient. So there's lots of nitrogen in my piss. So I am pissing in this thing right here, diluting it 8 times so that it doesn't, like, you know, shock them, high pH and stuff. So I dilute it with water, and then I feed it to them. And what do you know? Everything is cured. So check down below for the cob if you want to learn how to make cob. I know I need to know this because I'm hoping to have like a little cob house one day. So yeah, check it out. See you guys.